So students, our next topic is scattering of light. And scattering of light is very simple. Scatter means to spread, okay, to strike to something and then spreading of the thing which struck to something. So the same phenomena takes place with light also. When light enters any medium, okay, when it enters the and hits the particles, it gets distributed or separated or broken down into its component wavelengths, and this phenomena is called scattering of light. This scattering of light was first explained by C.V. Raman, Indian physicist, for which later he was given Nobel Prize. And this is the same phenomena which explains why sky is blue. That we will learn later. See, it is given the blue color of sky, the color of water in deep sea, reddening of sunset, sunrise, during sunrise and sunset, are all phenomena which is linked to this. And how does it take place? That we will see. But in class 9th, you have already studied about Tyndall effect, a very simple phenomena in which when light falls on a colloidal solution, a beaker of colloidal, though it is given to us, okay, it is already there. Now to draw it, the diagram of Tyndall effect is shown here. You will see. Light is being incident on a lens, and from lens the light are refracted parallel to each other. It passes through a colloidal solution, and the light which when passes through the colloidal solution spreads in it, okay, and after which it is again retraced back and its image is formed like this. So colloidal solution like milk you can take and you can perform the same kind of experiment in your home. At your home, take a transparent beaker, fill it with milk, okay. If you don't want to waste milk, you can simply add water and pour a few drops of Dettol, okay, that will make it milky. Then pass light from here, switch on a torch and view from the other side of the torch. If torch is this side, view it from the other side. The phenomena that takes place inside, you will feel like a bulb is glowing inside the milk, inside this solution. So that is Tyndall effect, okay, because light spreads over the whole medium. So that is Tyndall effect. And the same phenomena takes place when the light enters our sky. Okay, when the light enters our sky, suppose this is Earth and this is the atmosphere around it. Okay, when light from the sun enters, okay, it interacts with the particles, air particles, dust particles, and it spreads into 7 components colors, and the component colors of white light coming from sun are V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. So why only blue is visible? Because see, there is a relation between the wavelength of the light which is scattered, wavelength of light corresponds to size of particle of interaction with which it is interacting. In our atmosphere, basically we have N2 and O2 molecules. whose particle size are almost similar, and this particle size is more convenient to scatter more of blue light, and that is why the whole of the atmosphere looks blue to us. And that is the only reason when we move out of our atmosphere, we see there is no sky, because everywhere there will be darkness and nothing else. Again, why? Because there is no atmosphere to scatter the light, so no blue color of the sky will be visible to you. As there is no atmosphere, no scattering, no blue, we say no sky. No, it's not the thing. There is nothing called sky such that, but it is only because of the blue color that is scattered we see there is a sky. And when we step out of our atmosphere, there on head we have nothing. It is simply black and black, space and space, nothing else. Red light, blue has got less wavelength, and that is why scattering is always more. Red, let me write it with red. Red wavelength is more and scattering is less. And this is another reason why danger signals are always red in color, because it can be visible to far distances without being scattered. So this is all about scattering. There is one more phenomena which we can explain using scattering of light, and that is the color of sun during sunrise and sunset. During sunrise and sunset, what happens is the sun appears to be red. Now what happens? Suppose this is Earth and we have atmosphere like this. Okay. Suppose here we have sun. Here. Okay. So the light which is coming from here, okay, during the sunrise. Now during the sunrise or sunset, it is towards the horizontal face. When it is in the afternoon, it is at the top region. Okay. So what happens? The light which comes to us from the side deviates, scatters more, and the light which comes directly scatters less. So less scattering, all colors get equal amount of scattering, so all colors all together again combine together to show us white color. So in the afternoon time the sun appears white, but in the during sunrise or sunset, the sun is below the horizon, and as it is below the horizon, the ray which appears is scattered more. See, here scattering is less, here scattering is more. Due to more scattering, okay, blue light gets scattered. So to your eyes, only remaining colors, that is red, yellow, orange, are visible. That is why the sun appears red. This is the only reason. So this is all about what we studied in the chapter. See, here it is very clearly shown. I missed it out. See, here the scattering is less, here the scattering is more, and so as blue color scatters mostly, the blue color gets scattered, so red, orange and yellow is visible to your eyes more, and that is why the sun appears to be of this color. That is the only reason behind it, nothing else. So with this we end with the chapter. You can go ahead with the exercises. And if you find any difficulty, you can always call me and ask me. I'll try to solve all your doubts. You can write me in the comment section also. Thank you everyone.